69, 99, 69, 69. Oh, 69. Think, feel, believe. 69. Think, feel, and believe. 69. Think, feel, and believe. 69. Hey, this is so Lex. Oh, yeah. This is so Lex. Hey, you can find me at Slex.me. Slex.me. Share and like these videos, get them out there, because this is important, because the whole purpose in these and to helping people, helping the people, I'm also helping the people, I'm doing this to helping the people, help them, the people, helping the people, help them, the people, helping the people. Why? Well, because I must become who I am, and this is who I am, and just try to help spread the good. The good. Hey, spread the good. Spread that good. Be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. You know, I talked about in the last video before this, and if you've been listening to some of these videos in succession, you would know what I talked about in the last video, because you've been listening, you've been being a good boy, and you've been being a good girl, wherever you are. We're watching these videos in succession because they build upon each other. We decide and we continue and pursuing things with that passion of importance. And you want to know why it's important? Because you are important. You are important. And the sad thing about it is that people generally out there don't help other people feel important. You got to make yourself important. You got to do it. You got to do a lot of things for yourself, because really, quite honestly, because we do live in that negative world of doubt, fear, worry, and concern. That whole world is just that. I mean, gosh, I hate to say it. I mean, growing up as a kid, I never felt important. I didn't feel appreciated. I didn't feel important. And that's not to sit there and talk smack about my parents, because their parents didn't help do it to them either. We beat us in the door. We learn as a child. You understand me? So, we grow up feeling certain things and not being appreciated and not feeling important. So, you really kind of got to get a little selfish. You really kind of got to get a little selfish. And the importance of all of this is for you. The importance of all of this is for you. So you're doing it for yourself because you deserve it. You do. I mean, gosh, I almost want to start crying right now just because of the fact that, when you don't feel important, you don't feel appreciated, it can just tear you up and bring you down, and it can synergistically create things in your life that are destructive, seriously, people's lives go down paths of destruction because they don't feel important. They don't feel like they matter. And you know what? So here we are back to the same particular aspect. Is everything in life is how you wish to think, feel, and believe about it. And however you wish to think, feel, and believe about it is how it's going to be for you. So if you think you're not going to be important, it's going to create that feeling, and then you're just going to keep attracting situations that are going to make you feel unimportant, right? And it's just going to keep perpetuating that same cycle in your life because that's what you're feeling all the time. All right. And I hope this brings this to the consciousness of a lot of people out there listening right now to understand that you got to do it for you. You got to do it for you because you are important. And the only way that you're gonna change the cycle of things is if you change. You change the way you wish to think, feel, and believe about yourself. You got to change. You got to think, feel, and believe differently about yourself and change those thought patterns. Because that, I'm telling you, strong and in a big way is going to change your life. It's going to change your life because you have to make yourself important. And, I mean, for whatever it's worth, and I don't know who you are, where you came from, but God said, love your neighbor as yourself, right? But you got to start with yourself, right? You got to start appreciating yourself. You're doing this for you. This is, like I said before, you got to start with gratitude. You got to be grateful for where you're at right now, no matter how bleak and no matter what it looks like or whatever. You got to start with the foundation of gratitude. It's like ground zero. Ground zero is with gratitude. You got to be thankful for where you're at right now. Thankful for who you are and what you are right now. And appreciate who you are right now because, unfortunately, because it's something that's really not taught out there to people to understand that you got to show people that you care about them. You got to show people that you're grateful for them. And people just don't do that anymore. So it's just not relevant if one of those things that we need as people. We need to feel appreciated. We need to feel that we're needed, right? But unfortunately, we're not getting that out there. So all of this you got to do is for you. This is for you, y'all. This is for you. You got to do it for you. It's got to be important because you are important and you do matter. And there's a good, strong of a foundation that you got to understand that that's for you because that is going to create the synergistics of a component that's going to help drive you in your life where you should be. And where you should be is where you want to be. Where you should be is where you want to be. That's the darn tootin' straight and shooting truth. That's for tootin' straight and shooting truth. And oh, buddy, yeah, buddy. It sure is because you got to love yourself. I mean, if you're not loving yourself, then you're destructing yourself. You ain't loving yourself, you're destructing yourself. You ain't destructing yourself, you ain't got no appreciation for yourself. No. You're destructing yourself, you ain't got no appreciation for yourself. And I know this is just a little bit beaten off the path of what we're normally talking about here, but we're talking about humanity. We're talking about people with feelings and that we're connected to, which oh my gosh, I wish I could just turn feelings off, I mean, but you can't because and how we are, human beings got feelings, because everything in life is how you wish to think, feel, and believe, think, feel, and then creates those beliefs about ourselves, So, creating this change on the bare bones basic level is, I feel like my mind is so full of things right now. But, it really does come from a foundation of having an appreciation for yourself or respect for yourself. And you know what? You matter and you are important and you got to do this with passion. And it's going to take some consistency and persistency to do this. I mean, because a lot of us, we've been operating by this negativity for so long. The youngins ain't been doing this so long, but you can get an understanding of a basic humanity for you. And as a young person, as little people, as a young person or little person, start knowing that you need to appreciate yourself and love yourself because you do matter, and you got to do that on your own. You got to understand how important it is for you to do that on your own because, unfortunately, I'm not talking smack here, didn't feel appreciated by my parents. I didn't feel a lot of times that I didn't matter. So that humanity has not escaped that one. That's still out there running rampant. It's running rampant. It's running rampant. All that kind of stuff is out there is running rampant. So, do this for yourself because you are important. Pursue this with a passion because you know what's on the other side? It's not a mountain. Pursuing this is not a mountain. It's a molehill, and it's worth it because you can push yourself to drive yourself to do this over a period of time, and no, it will happen. It will. Whatever you think, feel, and believe about yourself is where you'll go with it. And if you start taking the steps to think positively in certain things and change the thought directions, will change those feelings and change the beliefs. And yeah, baby, yeah.